Okay. Awkward spot we are in. I will explain this all while we build, but first we gotta move all of these resources that I have here to the build spot, which I will sow once I get some of this moved over there. Okay. Up on this hill is where we're gonna build this base. I'll explain it once I've actually got part of it built. We're not gonna finish it all before next stage because I need elytra, basically, to get most of this rest of it done. So yeah, I have a lot more stuff to transfer because, of course, I do. The village is on the other side of that mountain over there. Hopefully I don't have to move these chests. I'm gonna have to move these chests. Yeah, by the end of this time-lapse, you'll know the reason why I'm starting where we are, how long I've spent in this entire world, and the plan for the entire thing. So, the story of why we are starting where we are starting. Well, I've been trying to do this for over a year, creating a Minecraft series. The first one was hardcore, and since we're not in hardcore, you might think that I died. Well, that's not what happened. Rather, what happened is my computer needed upgraded C drive. And, well, I lost the hardcore series, but I also lost a bunch of my other worlds that I spent hundreds of hours in. So, with that happening, I kind of lost all motivation to continue playing Minecraft for a while. But once I got the motivation back, I went and started trying to figure out different types of series because I already lost worlds. Hardcore, you just lose your worlds if you die. I didn't feel like dealing with that, so I decided not to. I thought maybe trying modded Minecraft and a few other things. Eventually, I decided just to do normal Minecraft because it can update with the season. It can actually update unlike the others. And it gives me access to be creative, and anyone can copy what I do if they really want to. So I start that, and I start recording. I forgot that OBS was set up on my other my C drive originally, and I needed to update how it records. It records in a weird format at first, which my editing program did not like. So the first 3/4 of a day that I recorded, which is about 16 hours worth of video, was gone. Well, it's not gone. I still had it, but I wasn't going to do a file transfer because 16 hours of video, I don't know how long that would take, and I don't feel like finding out how long that would take. So I just started from the where we were, had all the resources collected, and figured I'd build. So yeah, I've been unlucky in this with trying to create the series twice now. I've had my C driver get maxed out, have to get upgraded, and then I also had my recording stuff not be set up properly. If you're going to record with OBS, make sure you change it to MP4 before you start recording. I think it's like MPK that it originally starts with. Change it to MP4. There's two. There's fragment and non-fragment. I don't know what the difference is. I'm using fragment because people say it's better. I don't know. Yeah, let's go back and see what this build looks like now that we're done. Okay, I transferred over the valuable stuff that I had from the OBS. I need to find a spot to stick that in here, I guess. Those are the diamonds I think I need to make netherite gear and then also put my armor trims on. That's why I'm keeping those off to the side. Otherwise, everything else can just get spammed in the chest. Including that. That. Okay, let's go off the base. So yeah, I wanted to do a time-lapse of the several hours I had collected of footage. Everything got recorded, I built. But, when I made it be 10,000% faster, which is 100 times speed, it didn't fit into the time frame I wanted, and it also made me dizzy. So, didn't do that, I had to do what I did. Ignore the trees, it's kind of hard to look past them, I know. I just planted them so I could get the wood for the barrels, because I did not have enough wood for that. I still don't have enough wood. That's going to be something that we have to work on getting, but our focus now is moving from building to getting an elytra so we can build the next stage of this build. I don't fully know what I'm going to do with the moat yet, but yeah, this back corner still needs the spruce wood. That's why I also had spruce wood. I had to go collect it. The towers are still missing barrels. I think otherwise everything is up and running for the walls, other than those few little things. There is one piece missing from these, and that is a way to the second floor. There's no way up. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, since I don't know if I want to keep this grass or barrels. I might move the barrels forward one, so I can have a door. But yeah, no way up. And yeah, this is what this looks like on the inside. This is the house. For now, I have the crop field in here because that's where I had space and I knew I was going to have space. Yeah. These little spots I have things planned for, but we need to first find mangrove. Horse pens, we still need to get fences for. I used all the fences that I had left for that. I can, of course, make them, but we'll wait until we get closer. Yeah. I need to come up with a door design as well. And then we gotta figure out what the flooring is gonna be in here. Because this is very expensive. And then to do this massive area will cost even more. So yeah, we got that to figure out. But it's time to get into the nether so we can get stuff started on getting netherite gear and also getting an elytra. Problem is, I forgot all about the portal that I plan on having in the base. I know, really professional, right? I built all this and forgot the one thing that was going to exist in it. It's going to go on this wall. I don't have stairs. Do I have them here? I do. Going to replace the wall that we had built here. So, we'll have another entrance into this. Because currently we only have that and that over there. I will need to figure out how I plan on having more entrances because there's a reason for the barrels. The floor will be deep slate, and then we'll figure out cobblestone and stone and all that other stuff. But deep slate on the floor because of height, and deep slate is usually towards the low point. I think I'll put cobblestone and stone in the roof, and then on the walkway up top, we'll figure out what we plan on doing. Yeah. I underestimated how much material I would need to build this by a lot, each and every time. I remove that. Nope, can't remove that. Okay. It will be sewn up on top there. Okay. We'll have the top piece. How's this look? Break this piece. I don't have enough. That's something. We're off by 4 pieces. That's a mistake. Oh, let's go find some lava real quick then. Oh. That works. You need a lava pool when you have a ruined portal, apparently. Okay. And with that, we have finished this. That is the first part of this world. Well, first part of the stage done. This was going to be built in, I want to say 3 stages. The first part is the gathering of the resources. Stage 2. We're on stage 2, which is defeat the Ender Dragon. I don't know how many stages this was going to be. And then once we defeat the Ender Dragon, we collect the resources we need to build this part up here, the roof on the house, finish the tower off, and add in the rest of the build. We're almost done. Okay, with that done, we need to do something else. We need to make sure that the portal is safe to enter. The only way to do that is actually to enter the portal. But let's say that it's a sheer cliff on the other side. I've got no clue. I walk through, and I'd lose all my diamond gear. We don't do that. We have no deaths in this world. I will show that off in a minute. What I do, whenever I create a new world, and I don't know if I can trust the other side of a portal, which is usually always at the beginning. You do this. Grab a flint and steel. Where is it? This. You light the portal. You want to keep the flint and steel, put it in a chest. I don't really care if I keep it or not. And then you just go through the portal. Okay, both sides of the portal are safe. Granted, it's spawned us into 2 worst biomes. And now we can go back to get our stuff. Oh yeah, we also got bad omen. So when we get to, we can do raids and trial chambers if we really want to. I need to fix my inventory so it's proper. Fortune, and then that's still touch, right? Yes. Okay. Let's show off the stats. For time played, we are at 1.12 days. Time since last death, 1.12 days. We have not died. I don't know where deaths are. Time with world open, a little bit longer. Where's the deaths? Let me go check. There it is. Number of deaths. We are at 0. Yeah. We've spent over a day in this world. And this is where we are. Might not seem like much, but so be it. I play at my own speed. Okay, we gotta find 2 things. I should have brought building blocks. Okay, that way's just not gonna work. Let's dig through the walls. I'm gonna avoid a basalt delta because I don't like magmas. Okay, that didn't work, so we're going on to stage next plan. It's gonna be awful. We're gonna mine down to a level we can actually be at, like lava level. I don't know what level lava level is in this. That means we need to create a staircase. Okay, I went a little further down than I needed to. We are at netherite mining level. So pick those up just in case. So yeah, we managed to make it to netherite level before we could find a safe spot to exit, which is amazing. And yeah, I know it's the nether and all, but I just don't care for this dimension. And I will say, bigger biomes makes it worse. I didn't mention that. So yeah, the world set is to be a bigger biome. I don't have a bow. I really should get one made. That's not a return of cinder, but whatever. That's a fortress. Cool. I didn't have to do my other strategy. It's now just a question of how do I get to it? Because that's going to make my life miserable, and so will be the screeching thing that's flying in the air. let's get a bow, because I'm using destroyed stuff and it's not working out well for us. I just need a spider drop 3 string. There we go. Got more than 3 string. That's all we need. Okay, let's put these 2 that we've been using. Okay, that tells me I need to sleep. And I need 6. And there we go. We have a bow. We got all the blaze rods we need. We now need to find a bastion. And we might be using my other strategy for that. But we'll see what we need to do. Okay, we're back in the Nether Fortress because I think we might be able to see it if we just go through here. And we also need, what's it called? Nether wart still, so I can make potions. So, we need to look for that. Cursed lava. Okay, that's another spawner. It's so disconnected. What has happened? Nether root. Yes. More nether wart. Well, that's a skull. Okay, I'm gonna use my other strategy, which is to use the world seed, which I have not shown off in the video. World seed will be in the description as well, and see which direction we have to go. I'm gonna load this up onto a map and onto seed finder, not seed finder, whatever it's called, the thing you plug the seed in, and it shows you the world map where everything's located. You might consider that cheating. I just want to build. I just want to get this world up and running, and I despise the nether, so I'll look for that real quick. Yeah, you got the coordinates. -192 and -400 are our coordinates. A lot more this way, and a lot more forward. We're heading that direction. Or, I can just go and create another portal in the overworld. We're gonna go do that. Two skulls. Okay, we're not the exact coordinates for the portal. I forgot about a very important thing. Jeez. Well, flint probably is in the water, and I can probably get steel from the over there. Hope we can get steel from the village. I know for a fact. And we don't have to waste any fuel. Where'd the iron golem go that I saw? They did half my health. I'm fine. Is this on the other side of the water that we need to go? To get iron, right? Yes, 3. Okay, right here works. Please don't be death on the other side of the portal. Where is it? That answers that question. I'm pretty sure it's the stables because I had a... Oh, let's see. Big saddle. There it is. Well, that's... I need another soul speed 2 or soul speed 3. You're not leaving until I get that. I don't have gold to trade with them. So. And that's always good. Carrots is nice. I found 3 in one building. What the actual? Okay, we didn't get it. We're heading back home. Okay, so we got some resources set up so we can go netherite mining. We're gonna take this stuff to make beds. Do I have a crafting table already made? There. Let's see what else. How much do I need? That's 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40? I really only need 40. Okay. Okay. We're here. Our netherite level. We're gonna go off to the side. I need to have building blocks. Okay, I guess we'll just go forward. If it's gonna be like that. Okay. Place the crafting table down and get beds set up. Okay, finally found some. Took a bit. I had to move over to the side. So I kept hitting giant lava pockets, which was just nah. I don't know if I'm too high, or if the basalt dusters are just making it where there's a lot of lava beneath it. But yeah, I've never had that before. Granted, used to play it on bedrock, so I'm sure world functions are different. That. Yep, we gotta take care of this. Okay, we're getting 2 pieces. Okay, we've had some more. Had to swap where I was because the other spot when I blew it up, lava just started pouring from the ceiling, like the entire roof was just lava. I should also probably then go down a few layers, is what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna do that after I blow this next bed up. Go down 2 more layers and see if that can prevent that from happening again. We're up to 7. We can't even make 2 ingots. Okay, so we got all 40 ancient debris. That took way too long. I had to go fix my pickaxes, and one's almost used up. We need to create a bunch of, at least 1 furnace. do I even have the cobblestone to do that? I have blackstone. Should be used to craft furnaces. We'll craft 2. 1 for each. I got the gold. I just don't have these. I'm gonna smelt down the rest of the gold that I have, though. Let's see, where is my... Oh, there it is. Just need 5 to deal with that one. This set will take 2. Won't be able to smelt all of that. There we go. If you want to know how much netherrack we have, let's just go up here. We have that one full. 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 And that's where we are. We almost have a 9x9. I haven't even filled the top up here. This will probably be the other resources that I gathered from the nether. I still need more barrels. But we're going to get netherite first. Like I said, deep slate will probably be on the floor, and the roof will probably be stone/cobblestone. We're just stuck waiting for all of this to smelt. Oh, while we wait for all of that to smelt, let's get horse pins set up. How do I do the fancy thing of it goes down? I don't know. Oh, that button's in a bad spot. Whatever. Figure the roof out at some point. Okay, we almost have all of it. Might as well get... Do I even have a thing to craft? Got the iron. Okay. How do I craft one of these? 2? Thanks. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, I need to craft more armor trim. Where are they? We need 10 of these, so that's what? We already have 2. That's 8 times 7. Not an entire stack, that's 8 off. A lot of the block that I collected. There we go. And you'd think we're done. Other than the 2 enchants that were missing of Swift Sneak on the... and, Soul Speed. But we're not. There's a reason I have... How much is this? 49 damage remaining. I actually think that 16 of those will be spare. There's a reason we have all those sitting around. 4 times 7 is 28. Plus another one. Plus another 4. Makes that 32. Don't know what that adds up to be. That's armor trim for our gear. But I don't like ordinary armor trim. I have a few of those. It could be decked out in whatever ones we have. Now, I don't want that. I want something that's very, and I mean very rare. I think it's 1 in 100 of the chest that spawns in the deep dark. And I haven't shown this on camera yet. Well, technically I have, but it just was recorded on the wrong setting. So, we gotta go back to the village. Okay, we're back at the village. I think if I look in my chest, it will show off what we found. Obviously, it's the deep dark, but, what chest is it? Here it is. So, yeah, we got 3 of the record fragments, and we also have Swift Sneak 2, which seems to be a common occurrence with me getting the second variant of these enchants. Because we got the same thing with, what's it called? Soul Speed. Which we'll get later. I'm just done with the nether for now, because I'm annoyed at it. I get these enchants are maybe rare, But at the same time, I just want to have fun. Where is my entrance? Here it is. How do I get out here? I believe the site's safe. This is important. I'm going to probably dig it further back. For anyone that doesn't know what this is, it should be deep enough that the warden cannot hit me with its sonic blast. Point of this is, if I summon a warden, I can run in here and hide. And wait till it despawns. Oh, that's this entire ancient city. And there's nothing to show for it. Okay, we're back at base, and we're gonna put Swift Sneak on the boots. Alright, so in a minute you'll see me skip to having the gear instead of finding it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My recording cut out, and then I had no audio. And then, since I record in stages, a few of the next stages might be missing, because I don't have every clip that I should have, I can tell. So if that's happened, we're just gonna skip those stages, and I'll explain it when I get back in the next clip that actually is once again working. And if there's no audio, because I haven't actually checked them, it'll just be the clip. I don't know why I'm this cursed. It just keeps happening. I think this entire series so far has gone through more headaches than is imaginable, which is hilarious. So we'll see how it continues. Oh, and the coordinates and the thing are the coordinates where I dug down to get into the ancient city to find the thing. I did use a creative world to find the trim because I spent way too long looking for it. Okay. Found the Ender Dragon. Probably take an extra chest so that I can store. Actually, I need to take wood. Take dark oak then. Do I need to make stoker boxes? Do I have a spare crafting? And we'll gather any paper we get along the way. It's down. Right around here. Oh, now comes the fun part. Oh. Break. That's another eye. I can drop off bones. There's the last pearls we need. Think we're ready? Maybe we should eat before we go in. Not the worst spawn. I forgot about the building blocks. Cool. I did the exact thing I said not to do. Had that been further away, we would have had to die. I would have had a strategy to keep my gear, but we would have had to die. I would have been mad. Okay. Stage 1. It's not. I didn't even look at you! Hit the end for that. There are so many Endermen. What the actual is this? My vision's up. I'm not looking at any of you. Where's my aim? The problem with this is I only have so many arrows. The only Dragon's Breath will collect because I was an idiot and didn't make more bottles. I just got it. Okay, so I need a higher. Perching? Perching. I go minigun mode. Dig in here. Hit with the head. Oh, still falling ran off. I've been in here longer than 4 minutes. That's embarrassing. And boom. Lava's gonna get teleported back, I think. Saw it over. Okay. We're back. Yes and no? Question mark? Yeah, the answer is completely yes. It's completely for the void. Why? Oh. That's a good. Want those islands. If for some reason it glitches and doesn't register that I'm sifted, I might just go right off the edge. I'm gonna do something very stupid, because I think I can make the throw. Our attack. I see something in the sky. That's our first stop, because I become immune to death in this horrid biome. I just angered 3 Endermen. Right? Yeah, I'm good. I need a lot of blocks. There we go. Hi there. Come on. Anything of value? Considering that I'm gonna need more of these tools later on. Yes. There's a curse I'm not taking because I cannot take the curse off. Access through here. It's a big one. See an end gate thing. Oh, boat. First thing up, we're going for the boat. We killed 45. We have 33. With looting 3, I want to point out. Okay, we'll come back to this another time. And now we're just going to continue. Okay. I was not expecting to just fly forward and find another ship. a boat. And a small city. Might as well take it on. I'm just gonna grab the dragon head because why not this time? First. Where? Seriously, where? Oh, it's the one that is right there. I saw through the floor is what happened. Cool. Come here. You're dying. You're paying for that one. There's the way home. Do I have enough skill to do what I'm gonna try? And there's an up there. I don't care. Okay, we gotta take this egg home now with us. Let's go home. Okay, there's our village. Means it's on the other side of this mountain. Our elytra will last. And we just gotta trade for our elytra to be unbreaking and mending. Alright. We got enough to put on 2 elytras. We could do 2 fresh ones, but this one definitely needs it. Do it. Breaking and then mending. And the one we got on currently. And there we go. This elytra will stay in my inventory so I can go repair it later. We gotta go find, I think I just need sand? I think I have enough gravel. I might need a little bit more gravel. But yeah, we need sand, and I think we should be good from there. We got enough bones for white dye. We have a little bit of sand here. We'll get this set up real quick. Okay, we just need a little bit more gravel and a little bit more sand. Didn't see any in any of these chests. Oh. Well, we don't need to worry about gravel. Just need sand. 3 stacks of it. And, well, I think I saw sand when we were going this direction for the bastion, so I'll head this direction. Well, it's mainly small pockets. That's why did I start lagging. Okay. It's time to get started on the 2nd floor. I need to fix my inventory first. Let's actually do... Well, I got wood. Or do I have any other types of wood? Okay. Time to get started on this. This will be... Oh, hopefully I've got enough. The tower will keep being stone. And, yep. It goes from calcite to wool to concrete powder. Okay, there it is. It looks a little messy because it doesn't have this to break up and make it where it's not just looking at that. So we gotta get that now made. Do I have any pre-made dark oak stuff? Okay, we need 45 spruce trapdoors. A little overkill. And now I need grass. There we go. Do I have flowers I seek? Well, I'm imagining I'm going to run out of wood rather quick, but let's get started on building one of these bays. I'll need to figure out window placement, and that will be later on. But for now, we're just going to get the... Oh, I've trapped myself. Okay. Okay. That section's done. You got the windows in and everything. It looks a little weird because you can see straight through it and not see the interior, which is a problem, but once we get everything in, it should be good. Gotta get the floor in still. Floor, roof, / floor, and then the roof of that. And then the actual roof of the building. Tower needs to be done. But we need to clean our inventory up. This is just a chest monster at this point. So, I don't fully care. Throw my fireworks in here? Did. Okay. I don't remember what the roof is going to be. I think it's going to be made of red nether brick. I don't remember, though. I have to go check what I decided for the color palette. Tower needs to go up still. And have its detail added. I kind of want to get max soul speed on my thing. So, I might go and work on doing that. We have soul speed too. We just don't have the max enchant. I need to cleanse my food. Okay, got a stack of carrots. Where's my gold? $25. Hopefully enough. Here we go. Come here. Okay, mine is right outside the door. I need to quit my chest plate so I don't die. Oh, my portal's now trapped. Bro, I've gotten 2 of the rarest things that you can get in a bastion. Come on! I got it instantly. Give me back my gold. Okay, time to max out our gear once and for all. Please do not be too expensive. Please do not be too expensive. Fudge! Alright, we got enchants. We have a grindstone. Problem is, protection is like that. So, we're already off to bat start with having 2 that needed to be combined. What is the most expensive? That is 6. That is 13. That is 4. That is 2. That is 3. That is 5. 13 is the most expensive. Insanity, I will say. Okay. Grabbing this, and we're going to repair our gear, and on top of that, get more levels, because we're out of levels. It's almost like the idea of too many, it's too expensive, is such a flawed system for gear. I'm using more levels to enchant it back to where I had it, than had I just put the boots, the enchant on the boots. But you know, whatever. Okay, can I do? No, I cannot. I'm gonna activate 2 game rules real quick. Alright, my chat looks like it's nothing but W's for the fact that I don't want the port in the thing, just in case that somehow gets information out that shouldn't be out. Game rule. Is that game rule? Okay, there we go. Want the game rule. Fire tick will be the first one that we turn off. And then the other one is going to be, I don't know what it's called. Snow accumulation height. 0. That one will be more visible for the next episode. But yeah, to my knowledge, that should be everything I needed to do. And now we just gotta get our gear fixed up. Well, re-enchanted, because yeah. If for some reason I can't get this to get all these enchants on it, I'm gonna go and create and force it onto it. So, just a fair warning. But we'll see. Hopefully it can. Okay, next set of enchants. It's going to max out. If that's already 34, I can already tell that mending's not going on. Meaning, we'll more than likely be going into creative. So, yep, that's fun. Alrighty, time to see if we have to go into creative mode. And we're going into creative mode. Cool. Bruh. Why? Yeah, enchants need to get fixed. If anyone's mad that I didn't waste 65 levels to do that upgrade, I was at 60 the first time. No, I was at 40? I don't know what I was at, but I gathered a bunch of other XP levels right now, so. In my opinion, oh, I need to fix my elytra. Okay, more pair of gear. But yeah, I've already gathered a bunch of XP. That was just nah. That wasn't happening. That was cruel. And I know what it is. It's because I had to combine soul speed to get soul speed 3, and then I also had to combine protection to get protection 4. That's not how that's to work. It is such a flawed system that needs to be fixed. Alright, it's been a few, and I got a few things done since the last clip. We've got this for the roof. I've got this for the roof as well. We'll get that set up in a minute. But, towers are complete. The only one not complete is this one because it's part of the house, and I need to get the roof built before I can figure that out. I need to have the windows in still. But on top of that, I've done something else. So, one of the big problems was this was a giant floating platform for a while. Still is. Got that side of fix. It might look like it just ends on a sheer cliff over here, but it doesn't. I terraformed. Not good, but I did terraform. So yeah, it goes down. Yeah, you can see where I placed dirt, and the grass still needs to fill in. And yeah, up here's very flat, but like I said, at some point this will be an entire village, so that doesn't matter. Growing spruce trees now. I need to fix the oak tree that's gotten stuck. Oh, we still have the site to fill, which will be very, very fun to do. This took, I got no clue how many hours. And then on top of that, I've cleared this bottom side out. So yeah, this is going to be something in the future, which we're slowly working on getting dug out. Still technically needs to go more down. I think you can see the outline of, yeah, you can see the outline of the wall. And then of course, once we get the house in place over here, that floor will be seen as well. But we're on to the roof. The roof is a very unique design that I'm going with. I'm hoping I have enough material, and I don't need to waste more time smelting everything else. Don't think I have enough netherwork to make everything. Do I have any more ground? Let me go check. Okay, we can't craft a full set of stacks like I was playing. Whatever. Put all the extra stuff away in a minute. That is not what I wanted. That is. Okay, we're only 9 off. We're close. Hopefully this is enough to do the roof. We need that, that, that. That should be enough. It's basically a 2-to-1 for those, and then these are just all this. I gotta figure out how I'm getting to the roof. And yes, I'm very aware my rocket supplies are very low at this moment. Okay, I'm gonna get building blocks because yeah, this is gonna be a bad thing if I don't have building blocks. Probably use dirt for building block. Okay, I think we're done with the main part. We just have the tiny little decorations that we need to add in, along filling in the moat. Will be a problem for later after we get all of the detailing in. I think the best view of this might be up there. I tried from the front, it didn't work. So we'll see. Kind of. I'm gonna waste another rocket so we can get this. There's the stronghold. Yep. We got the main watchtower with the tiny ones on the edges, and then the castle keep part there. We got our horse pins there. We got the main manor here. The wall that defends it. We got some wheat fields going in. We're gonna get a path system. At some point, a bridge. I might do that this video. I also need to finish terraforming. Path that goes through here, goes to that, splits there, splits off to that, splits to the front door there, and the little farm over here, and then I can figure out what else I'm going to stick in here once I have paths. I think I'm going to have stacks of hay bales near the farms and near the horse pens. And then, yeah, we'll figure out what else. But we're stuck right now waiting for crops to grow. Oh, we should probably check the inside. There's not a mob spawn. Okay. I know what floor I'm doing in here. It's going to be the one I always do. I'm going to just do that off cam and then come back to it. At some point, we'll clean up the interior. The inside isn't right now my main focus, as you can probably tell. It's going to be more so the exterior and getting it all done. Yeah, we'll come back once I have the resources I plan on using for the path, because that's going to be fun to find everything. Okay, we got some work done. For starters, you can see what we got the floor in. I'll still off the spiral in a minute. And we have this up here done, which is a lot lower than I thought it'd be. So I'll need to figure out what I plan on doing up here. Tower keeps just going up with a ladder in the middle. Yeah. This is the second floor. Move down the spiral staircase. I got this, I would say first try, but the first try was actually I stuck the stairs going up here. But the basic design of how I did it, with the steps being like this, was the first try. It was just then that the placement landed in a very bad way. It still isn't 100% because I would prefer the spiral to go all the way up to the roof, but doesn't work. So, you got that. Let's see what else we have. Cleared out all of this. This is to do the builds we have. Got this little bridge. This was like the 5th iteration that I made of it. I still don't fully like how this is connecting to the center post. I try to stare the other way, but then it makes this be a double block, and I don't like that. I might use fence gates. That could work. I'll need to keep messing around with that. But we got all of this done out front. So that's good. We go over here. It's all done to that point. Like I said, at some point this will be terraformed when we get other buildings in. And yeah, terraforming is done. We now just have one more main step to do before this episode's done. Get the path in, and then decorate the stuff. Because we want some wheat, hay bales, and stuff out here. For now, that's staying there. Rooted dirt is very annoying to get if you don't find an azalea tree. But everything's put away in chests. The order might be changed later on, because I think the best example of the chaos that I have is over here. We have seeds into carrots. This would be potatoes or radishes. The other one, glowberries, apples, all the saplings, glow lichen. Yeah. And it just keeps going. Maybe organize that a little bit better. I don't know. But the plan is to make a path using these 3 blocks. It's going to be a 3-wide path. It's going to split off here to be going to these 2 spots a little bit wider. But yeah, to do this, we got to dig out this first main path, which will be fun. We're going to go back in and add in, of course, grass to make it where it's a spotted path. Oop, I fell. Okay, we we got the main path done. I need to go click that drop from me adding in more spots. Okay, I'm gonna work on the starting out this, how the path's gonna turn here for all of them, and then I'm just gonna build it all at once. I want this. Well, we want these to go this way. So I want this to kind of curve this way, go into this. I don't have any more packed mud. Oh, that is not packed mud. Have it turn that way, but we also want it to turn not packed mud. Also wanted to do that. Split off here. This way. That way. Over here's a complete chaotic mess, so that's gonna be fun to do. But once I have all the paths done, we'll come back and see how it looks. But it's turning dark, so. You know, I think we'll have the paths done once we wake up from this nice sleep. Time to go do some terraforming. What? How are the paths done? So yeah, I got the paths done. Didn't take long. It took 2 entire Minecraft days. Well, I fell asleep because I'm not doing this during the night, since I still need to get this place mob-proofed on the inside. I'll figure out how to make this so mobs can't enter. I know there's the glitches with carpets and stuff. Granted, I don't think a single carpet's gonna look good because I'm using such a light color, so I'm gonna have to figure out a strategy to prevent that. I don't remember if they can cross over rails, because if I put in rails, it might look like it's where this goes down into. I'll need to test that in a survival world. A survival world. A test world. But yeah, let's collect some more hay so we can get some more hay bales. I need to figure out where I'm going to stick it, because path got a lot bigger than I thought they were. I straight up thought I might be able to put a little hay bale in between here. The path kind of combined. But yeah, we'll figure out where to stick hay bales. Because the things got a lot bigger than I was expecting. Looks good, I will say. Okay, we got 18 hay bales. It's gonna be a small pile. Now I need to figure out where I'm gonna stick it. Honestly, I think a tree can go here. Have it curl out this way at some point. I'm not doing a custom tree in this video. There's one more thing I plan on doing before I do end this video off. Maybe in this corner. I don't even know if I have enough wheat to do a pile. Does that look good? I think the answer is no. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm against the hay bale. I can't get it to look good. But it's not a way that I like. So, scrap that idea. And we can put it in there for now. Yeah. I guess there's only one more thing to do, and just gotta find the blocks to do it real quick. The small little fix took an entire day. And I mean it is super small. Let's do it in the fields. You can barely tell. I actually need to fix that. Do I have the seeds? I do. I went around and made sure that you can't see the dirt underneath. For these, it doesn't matter because these are going to change to be something else later on, so slabs I don't care about right now. I just need to get mangrove roots so I can make the fence, and that's what that's going to be. So seeing dirt is actually what I want from that. Yeah. Can't see. Double checking my work, make sure there's no dirt that actually is appearing. There you go. And the last thing we have to do is find a way to light up this entire spot. I actually have maybe a plan for that. Underneath each of these, I can make lanterns hang, which should give me almost full cover of the surrounding area. And then I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the center. Probably these lanterns are very expensive, and I do mean very, very expensive. They're almost an entire iron ingot. So, yeah, I have some. I've got one. Let me go around and see how many I need real quick. Okay. I think I'm going to make one more and then put them in the center of... Well, it's not exactly the center, but... maybe get something. Yeah, we'll do that. So, facing this way, though. Say yes, and I'm going to go get something. Okay, like I said, this doesn't light up the entire spot. There's actually a few spots that will be a little bit of a problem. This back corner technically isn't lit up, but it shouldn't have the ability of having mobs spawn because it's a crop field. And then there's also stairs, and I don't think they can spawn on those. We have the glow light and also adding light, so that should be fine. Horse pin is fully lit to my knowledge because that is in the middle, lighting everything up. This corner over here might get a little dark. Same with that corner there. And then we have the problem of this spot in the middle here has no light source. So I'm going to wait till it turns dark, and then we can see how it all plays out. Okay, turning dark. How do the edges look? Edges look fine. Inside these look fine. That back corner, kind of questionable. But yeah, we'll just add torches for the time being to the spots I said we need to add torches. Or actually, my banners are currently kept. I'm going to find those again. I actually do have a spot where I've stuck these. I just don't know where I stuck them. But yeah, the plan for now would be just to do this. Which isn't the prettiest thing, but works, it works. And one in this back corner. That should prevent hostile mobs from spawning inside our gates. And if not, I can just figure a way to use hidden light blocks using green carpet and the grass. Or lampposts or something that will do. I'm actually right now working on the bridge, so I'm going to make a day and then work on that real quick because I found a style that might work for what I like. There we go. Our bridge has better supports underneath. And I think that's where we're ending off the video. Next episode, I'm hoping to be a lot shorter than this one. This video is almost, I think, an hour long at this point. I kind of suck at editing, if you can't tell. I've also run into plenty of issues that I'm kind of just like, cool. I'm just cursed. But next episode, we'll be starting work on the first mega base of this build. And it's not even where we are. We'll be creating a lot of fun things next episode. But yeah, I'm hoping the next episode will be short. I don't have much planned for it, so... see you all in the next one. And if you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video.